thank you for staying with us. We are still here at beautiful Palmetto Hall, and in this segment, we're joined by Bill Kortase. Bill, good to see you.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. And Bill, for those of you who don't know, is the president of the advisory board here at Palmetto Hall, which represents the members and some of the activities around the club. But Bill, before we jump into sort of what your duties are here and what you do to work with the membership, tell us real briefly about yourself, where you came from, how long you've been here in Hilton Head and on Palmetto Hall.
Well, I'm originally from northern Michigan, a small town called Boyne City, and Michigan only has like three months of golf, so it was very nice coming down here. We've been
good golf, but you don't get to play it.
Great golf, some of the best golf in the world, actually.
Question.
But we moved down here about 10 years ago, and we absolutely love it. The Palmetto Hall is like a small town on its own, and the people are just so friendly, and everybody just warms up to each other so quickly, and we have a lot of fun.
Chris, did you have
Well, it's funny you bring that up, because now that, I've been here for about a year or so, and this is obviously our home base for the Junior Players Golf Academy. You're so right. That's exactly what I see. I see different guys playing with different guys all the time, different guys playing with different girls, and there really seems to be a very nice mix here. It seems to be a lifestyle that is conducive to certainly enjoying your golden years.
I don't know about golden years. I don't think I've quite made the golden years, but you're exactly right. It's just a lot of fun, and when we came down and started looking around at different areas on the Hilton Head Island, it was very evident that Palmetto Hall was head and shoulders above everything else for us. It really, really fit what we were looking for.
Yeah, and I've again been around here 15 years. Have a lot of friends. We had Chris Lane on recently, who's a member of yours. David Kroll is a friend of mine. Played a lot of golf out here in both tournaments and in member guests and other activities around your club. And there really is a camaraderie out here with your membership and an environment that's exciting, it's active, it's really, really vibrant. You guys have incredible amenities. So tell us a little bit about what you do for the club and your position on the advisory board and how that sort of sinks into what you offer here for the members.
Well, I actually don't do anything. I'm just the president of
well, never mind then. What do we got you out here for? Let's get another guest.
I'm the president of the advisory board, which is we're an advisory board. So what we do is we communicate with Heritage, which manages Palmetto Hall, and we communicate in such a fashion so if we have issues or we're looking for an improvement here or there, or if there's something that we want to do, like run a tournament or have guests or whatever, I'm sort of the conduit. And we do have a board, and it works very, very well. We have a social program. We have a social director on the advisory board that has come up with a lot of great ideas that has sort of woven the whole community together. So we don't have just golfers, tennis players, and social members. We sort of all like to work together.
It's a well-rounded, active community.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Daniel, I'd like to add, I can say once again, the time that I've been here, I've seen alone an increase in just club participation by members. In the dining room, they have more evening activities. They have pizza night. They have trivia night. The golf, I know the member guest is this weekend. I know you're playing in that.
Wow.
You've been out working on your game diligently. The enrollment in the member guest is up considerably this year.
You're not going to sandbag any of those boys, are you?
No, you got to be good before you can sandbag. I haven't quite got to that level.
There is an art to it.
Yeah.
But I mean, they've really made these events into something the members really want to do. It's pretty much a typical member guest type of format where you have the flights and you have the 9-hole matches. They have a par 3 challenge they're going to have to add to the tournament this year. And from what I understand, on Saturday evening at the dinner and awards banquet, Elvis Presley's going to be in the building.
Whoa, the king.
Thank you very much. Elvis is going to be around.
Contrary to popular belief, he is not the Elvis impersonator.
Now, I was third string, but they're not going to need me. Yeah, they're not going to need me.
So. Well, you have two championship golf courses, and Emily Bryant, your head pro here, is going to be on with us next segment to talk about that. But you know, you can see behind us this beautiful, stately, low country looking clubhouse. I've eaten here, dined here, had drinks here after rounds with some of your members, and the service is impeccable and the food's great.
Yeah, and I would be remiss if I didn't mention the fact that I strongly believe that these two golf courses that we have at Palmetto Hall are two of the better tracks in South Carolina or anywhere. I mean, they're marvelous. You got Arthur Hill's course and the Robert Cup course. They're different, and they're both very, very challenging, and they're just magnificent.
They're the kind of courses you remember playing. You remember the holes on them, whereas a lot of times you might play a golf course and you say, remember the 12th hole, and you have to start thinking, well, you can remember the holes out here without much problem.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And what I love about high caliber golf courses is you can really always tell that standard is high when you've got to really play your best golf coming in, 15, 16, 17, 18. Both of your golf courses have incredible finishing holes. The 18th hole at the Arthur Hills course, I think, is always voted probably the toughest hole to par every year. So, you know, your courses speak for themselves. For those of you that haven't had the opportunity to get out here and play, got to come see these golf courses. But this property, this membership, there's an incredible atmosphere out here. It's very friendly, and my friend, you're one of those. I've known you 5 minutes, and I feel like we ought to get out there and tee it up together.
Sounds good. As long as you give me 8 aside, I'm happy.
That's it?
Good luck with that.
Right. Well, Bill, pleasure to have you.
Thanks for having me.
You come out if you don't want to talk to Bill or one of the membership people here to get more information about becoming a member. You can contact them here. In the next segment, as I said, we'll be joined by the head pro here, Emily Bryant. Stay with us.